Hi Love Bug, welcome back to my channel. This is Priya, your Love Plus Manifestation Coach, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my most powerful tip to live in the end when it comes to manifesting a relationship, your specific person, or an improved version of your current relationship. But first, I want to make you aware of my brand new free masterclass, the proven 6-step formula to manifest your epic love life from within, that you can get instant access to right now by clicking the link below in the description box. Okay, let's now get back to the intention of this video. The easiest way to live in the end when it comes to manifesting whatever you desire in your love life. Now, where I want to start here today is by first shining some light on why most people struggle to stay faithful to their manifestation, meaning why most people lose hope during the process. And this is all to do with the observation of contradictory evidence. Now, what do I mean by contradictory evidence? I mean something in your reality that you are observing that appears to be in opposition to what it is that you want to manifest. So for example, let's say that you decide to manifest your specific person, and you've been doing some energy work and raising your vibration, and your specific person gets in touch with you, you meet up, and they basically tell you, hey, you know what, it's never going to happen between us. I just wanted you to know that it is truly over. And so in your mind, you basically lose faith in the process, right? Because you're observing the contradictory evidence. It makes you lose faith. It makes you doubt. It makes you analyze. It makes you think what went wrong. And so this lowers your vibration. Another example could be, let's say that you're single, you decide to manifest a relationship, and you've been on lots of dates. But every day that you've been on, you never meet the right person, or you never meet anybody you connect with, and it never really quite works out. And so in your mind, you're thinking, well, what's going wrong here? You begin to analyze, what am I doing wrong? I've been doing some of the energy work. Why am I getting this result? And so this then makes you lose faith in the process. You begin to doubt the process. So this is what I mean by contradictory evidence. Now, here's the thing about contradictory evidence, right? This is sort of the common pitfall that everybody falls into. This is the trap that you want to be aware of. Everything that you're observing in your reality right now in the present moment, meaning it could be that you're observing some contradictory evidence right now, is a result of your previous vibrational patterns. Now, repeat that. Everything that you are observing in your reality right now is the result of your previous vibrations that you were emitting. So what this actually means is that your power lies in the now. Because how you choose to vibrate right now, the energy that you choose to emit and project to the universe right now, is what is creating your future experience. So the trap that so many people fall into is that they will observe contradictory evidence right now, and instead of remaining faithful to the end result, from the understanding and the awareness that, oh, what's going on right now is just a result of my previous vibration, they begin to give contradictory evidence meaning. They begin to doubt the process and analyze it and think something's gone wrong. And in doing so, they lower their vibration. So they're no longer an energetic match to what it is that they desire, and this blocks off their manifestation. So this is why so many people struggle to live in the end. They basically give meaning, they nurture contradictory evidence without realizing that contradictory evidence is just the result of their previous vibration. It has nothing to do with what is coming into their experience. And so your only job when you experience contradictory evidence is to stay faithful to the outcome of your manifestation, and you do this by living in the end. So let me explain. Living in the end is basically when you become a conscious creator. Okay, this is now when you're conscious, meaning you get to actually decide what energy you want to project in the now, in the present moment. You get to decide what energy do I want to project to the universe right now in the present moment. This is called deciding, and deliberate creators are always deciding. When you are unconsciously manifesting, that's when you let the 3D reality, what you're observing in your current reality, get to you. That's when you believe that what you're observing in your current reality is the end result and that something's gone wrong. But when you become a conscious creator, you now understand that everything is a reflection of you, that what you're observing in your outer reality is a reflection of your internal state of consciousness, and that everything begins within you. And so what this means is that you stop analyzing. So the thing that catches people off guard is they begin to analyze. When they're observing contradictory evidence, they analyze, well, why did this go wrong? They're starting to wonder, well, why didn't he call me? Why didn't she say this? What did I do wrong? So there's that wondering, there's that questioning, it's the analyzing. And this is kind of when you've forgotten that you're a deliberate creator, you begin to analyze. And I've done this too on my own journey, where I forget that I'm a deliberate creator and I start analyzing why something that I don't prefer is happening. And the shift that you want to make today, that I invite you to make today, is to stop analyzing and instead start deciding. Meaning, let's say that, right now you're on a date and it doesn't go well. The person that you're on the date with, you think you have a connection, but this person says to you, sorry, I just want to be friends. And so automatically your mind goes to, well, what am I doing wrong? I was doing the energy work. Why don't they want to be with me? You want to stop yourself in your track and remind yourself, oh, okay, this is actually, a result of my previous vibration. Okay, I now choose to remember that I am a deliberate creator, that I get to decide how I want it to be. And in that moment, you insert your new choice, you insert your new decision, you insert how you prefer it to be. Meaning, you stop yourself in the tracks of telling that story, and instead you begin to tell a new story. You know what? I know that I'm lovable the way that I am, that I'm good enough the way that I am, and that I'm worthy the way that I am. I know that my dream partner loves me for being me, knows that I'm magnificent for being me, adores me, cherishes me for being me. That's the story that you want to start inserting in the present moment. So in other words, stop analyzing and instead start deciding. That's how you remain in the state of consciousness where you are living in the end. So when you're observing contradictory evidence, you want to stop analyzing why that's happening, because that's a thing that's tripping you up and that's lowering your vibration. And instead, you want to remember and remind yourself, hey, you know what? I choose to remember that I'm a deliberate creator. I remember now that I'm a deliberate creator. And so therefore you want to begin to decide. Right? Decide what is it that you want. Decide what is it that you prefer. Decide what it is that you want to show up in your experience. And then you want to insert that in the present moment. You want to begin telling that story in the present moment. And that's how you allow yourself to continually live in the end consciousness. How you allow yourself to maintain a high vibration no matter what is going on in your experience. By remembering that you are a conscious, deliberate creator. So this is a very powerful mind hack. It's a very powerful tip that you want to put into practice today. Okay, so to kind of recap everything here, the thing that trips up a lot of people when it comes to living in the end, the reason why a lot of people lose faith in their manifestation is because they forget they're a deliberate creator. And so when they're observing contradictory evidence, they begin to think something's gone wrong. They begin to analyze to the nth degree. And I used to do this too, so it's all good. Like why it's happening, like what they could have done better. Or maybe if I said this, maybe if I did that. This is a trap. When you are living in the end consciousness, it means that no matter what you're observing in your current reality, it becomes irrelevant because you are taking on the assumption that what you want is already done. You already are that person that has your dream relationship, that has your specific person, that it has the improved relationship. You already are that person right now in the present moment. And the way that you embody this is by deciding. So instead of analyzing what happened when you're observing contradictory evidence, you want to shift and remind yourself, I'm a deliberate creator. So right now, what is it that I decide? What is it that I want? What is it that I prefer? And you want to begin to tell that story. So this is the trick to living in the end when it comes to manifesting whatever lights up your soul in your love life. It's about deciding versus analyzing. If you are analyzing, you are getting caught up in your previous vibrations that is now playing out. In other words, you are continuing the cycle of your old vibrations that are not in alignment with what you want. You're choosing to continue that cycle when you analyze. When you instead decide to shift and to begin deciding, you're breaking that cycle. You're beginning to project new energy in the present moment that is in alignment with what you want. And in a very short time, you will begin to see shifts in your reality. I can tell you that on my own journey, this was huge. When I began to stop analyzing what was happening and instead start deciding what it is that I want, because I remembered, oh yeah, I'm a deliberate creator. I get to choose how I want it to be. And then I began to intentionally tell empowering stories that supported my desire. Things shifted very friggin' quickly in my reality. Because I can tell you firsthand that I used to be super analytical. Like, I used to work as an actuary in corporate London, which is a very analytical job anyway. So I was so analytical about everything. And that used to always block me off from my manifestation, right? Because I'd be analyzing, why did this happen? Wondering, why did it happen? Instead of remaining and living in the end state of consciousness, instead of deciding how I wanted it to be. So once I made that shift, once I stopped analyzing, or I caught myself analyzing and then shifted it to start deciding how I preferred for things to be. And I repeatedly did this. I kept catching myself and kept reminding myself, I'm a deliberate creator. I get to decide how I want it to be. And I kept telling myself stories that supported what it is that I desired. That allowed me to live in the end, to remain in the state of consciousness where I'm living in the end. And this allowed me to then manifest some amazing, beautiful relationships in my life, which then led me to manifesting my amazing husband and my beautiful marriage. So my message from this video is basically this: stop analyzing and start deciding, because you are a deliberate creator, because you get to choose what it is that you want, you get to choose what it is that you prefer. You are divinity incarnate, which means that you are a powerful creator. The power has always been within you. That's really it for this video. Thanks for watching my powerful tip on how to live in the end. Give me a thumbs up if it resonated for you, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I post new videos around how to manifest your epic love life. Catch you soon.